It may
It may
seem...
seem that the story of you is chaotic. However, in reality, it is not. The more stories you pass through, the more likely you will be to piece it into one whole picture. Use every possible opportunity. The truth is somewhere close.
What's going on, my legions? It's your boy Sister here, and welcome to My Name Is You, and it's the only usual thing in my life. That has to be one of the strangest titles I ever heard in any game in history. I never heard of a game called My Name Is You, and it's the only... It's such a long title that I can't really say it the second time. But I'm not sure what this game is mostly about. I really don't. I just know that it's basically a base story type thing that you have to make decisions, and the decision has consequences, or it will lead to good things happening to you, pretty much, the player. So, nonetheless, let's just jump right into it, you know? Let's just play it.
I suppose I will start at the very beginning.
I won't be reading, good thing, because I'm terrible at reading. Okay.
Chapter 1.
Ooh, there will be chapters, I see.
Once upon a time, there lived you. Despite his unusual name, his life was hardly any different from others. It was an unusually usual day when he was getting ready to go to work. 2 hours of sleep. What a formality, he said to himself, glancing at his watch.
Oh, okay.
He was used to working at night, just as he was used to never having days off.
I know that feeling.
That morning, the buttons on his shirt were fastened faster than usual. This was not by chance. The tear-off calendar boldly declared Friday, April 3rd.
If anybody's birthday is on that day, happy birthday.
It reminded him that there were only 3 work days before his holiday, and there was no room for mistakes. His room in a communal apartment was not very big, so it did not take him long to pack.
Already?
Having got dressed, he quietly walked past the neighbors' rooms into the hallway.
At least he's not a loud one.
Somebody was snoring loudly in the furthest room, which caused you to smile for some reason.
Me? Oh.
He walked up to the front door and accidentally stepped on a pile of letters. Picking up the envelopes, he saw his name on one of them. You automatically put it in his pocket and walked out.
It's so weird how he's like also describing me, what I would literally do on that situation.
The thought that next Sunday, a huge stone would be removed from the entrance to the crypt of his existence by the power of labor legislation kept you going.
So, what do you guys want me to do? Hurry to work or read the letter? Honestly, you know, me being the guy that I'm always late to work, I'm just gonna read the letter, to be honest.
Glancing at the address line, a chill went through Yu's body for a split second. From Darina.
Dorina. Oh.
Yu was confused by the seal on the envelope, indicating the place of departure. No leave grad.
No idea what that means.
Is she really coming back to Cannot?
Oh, it's a
You
place.
wondered.
Alrighty.
Dear you, my doctor's suspicions are confirmed. I have the same disease that struck you. I thought it over and decided that we need to break up. It may seem that things like that should bring people closer, but it would be unfair to myself. We can have our last date on the morning of April 3rd in the Seafront Cafe. And then I will leave Cannot and go abroad. He felt dizzy.
Okay, so... Oof. You know, I don't know. Like, reading the letter, yeah, it's a letter that I got, but do I stick with the date that she told me to go? Like, do I stick going to the cafe, or should I go back to work? Honestly, I don't like... I really don't know, you know. I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what she needs to tell me or what's going on. But at the same time, I do need to go to work. But is work really that... You know what? I'm just going to go to the cafe.
Although you suffered from excessive hypochondria, he really had an incurable illness. He clearly remembered the day when he heard the diagnosis. Since that moment, he stopped counting new birthmarks on his body. He seemed shaken up after reading the letter, but not surprised. He tried to squeeze out a tear to see if he was still capable of showing emotions.
I mean, you should just let that come out naturally, to be honest.
Alas, he just welled up a little.
Okay.
You decided that it was because he had drunk a large amount of coffee, which dehydrated his already dried up body.
Okay.
Approaching the seafront, he tried to spot Dorina.
Don't tell me this girl ditched dummy.
It did not take him long to find her.
Okay, good.
There she was, at the cafe table.
She better be cute.
She
I don't
probably
know.
had no clue how much he appreciated her starting the conversation. Usually, you are late.
I know. Damn. They had to tell me about that. Yeah. Thanks.
I am tired. I hope you understand me. But he did not.
Okay. Guess I'm a bad listener.
Having overcome his anxiety, he squeezed out a handful of words.
Ask her to stay. Agree with the parting. Ah, so honestly, she's my girlfriend at this point, but she wants to break up because of the disease that she got. Now, in a way, how would she actually continue in life? And let's just say she wants to continue on dating, and like eventually she does go on a date. Is that gonna affect the relationship that she's gonna have with her next relationship? You know, because the fact that she has this disease that we have no idea what the heck it is. But you know, some people are kind of cruel and they don't really accept people for having what they have. You know, so in a way, like I would tell her to. I understand the parting and all that, like breaking up, but at the same time, you know, since I'm basically the one that, you know, I would love to try. So I'm gonna ask her to stay.
Do not go away. Let's try once more. Too late. I have put up with my life for the sake of old age. Now, there will be no old age. There had always been a gap of misunderstanding between them.
I see now.
He had embraced his illness long ago, and resignedly yielded to his ailment with a loud, "Make yourself at home." It seemed that he had become closer to his illness than to Dorina.
Which is good. People are different.
He got distracted thinking about himself and missed her meaning.
Of course.
Reflections on how to rebuild his life from the very beginning prevailed over the others. He was not ready to renew his relationship with himself, so he mentally grasped at the crumbles of the past, seeping through his crucified palms. I am sorry. I have made my decision. I do not know why I arranged this meeting.
You wanted to talk to me. That's why.
She paid for the bill and left.
Okay, girl, then bye-bye. I don't need you.
Yu froze in place, at first not daring to say anything, and then resigned himself to the role of a scapegoat thrown into the unknown. For some reason, he saw something noble in their breakup.
Okay, there's something.
Yu was sure that he went to work immediately after the meeting.
Yep.
But when he came to his senses, he realized that he was on an unfamiliar street, cloaked by dusk.
Oh, great. Uh-oh.
Despite the fact that the street seemed to be deserted, he felt someone's heavy presence.
I hate that feeling. Like, that happens a lot, and I really hate that feeling.
Turning to rustle behind his back, Yu impaled his chest on a knife, squeezed in the hands of a long, familiar figure.
Ooh.
Greetings from the past.
Oh, shit.
Whether from pain or surprise, Yu could not utter a single word. The murderer carefully took out the blade and laid your motionless body on the ground.
Ah, did I die?
Blood flowed through the cold mosaic of paved stones.
Oh, no.
The corners of Yu's mouth spread into a smile.
Wow, okay, so the first row I went pretty much was me dying. And honestly, I'm not mad about the decision I made. I'm just surprised that led to that point. Alrighty, so that's one part.
I suppose. Chapter
Chapter
1.
1. So we're gonna skip through all the way
Despite his
to makes
now,
us a decision
he was used to working.
again. Alright. So I could go to hurry to work, or I could read the letter, then hurry to work. But I'm gonna do something different. I'm actually gonna pick hurry to work and see the different outcome.
The trip to work took him by several blocks. He considered early morning to be an extremely pleasant time of day. Universal euphoria. Although euphoria usually precedes inevitable death.
Good to know.
As soon as he went into the park, he saw a kid in ragged clothes running away from a pack of stray dogs.
Uh-oh.
His eyes caught a swiftly ticking clock hand.
Should I stay back or help? You know, it's a little kid and he's probably desperate and he's scared, so I'm gonna try to help out. Oh crap.
Even though Yu had been scared of dogs since childhood, he was going to run to the kid's aid.
How the hell did I
But
gonna
the
know my...
latter stumbled and fell down on the pavement, and the dogs lost all interest in him.
Good. But how the hell am I gonna know that I'm scared of dogs? Like, you just can't put that out there after I make a decision.
Yu had nothing to do with the outcome of events, but he was filled with pride for his desire to help the boy that he did not even know. It made him come up to the kid, who was sitting on the ground with a bloody knee and a toothless smile, not because of the fall, but due to his age. Yu was about to give the kid a handkerchief with his initials on it when he noticed it had fresh traces of his own blood. So he just asked,
Can I do something for you?
Thank you, sir. I am okay.
Dedicated kid.
They did not mean to hurt me.
At that moment, you saw his boss in the distance and hurried to work, shouting a quick
Be careful.
over his shoulder. On the way to the office, the thought about how strange it felt to be addressed as Sir bounced around in his head. Although he had passed a 30-year-old milestone, he felt closer to the kid with a bloody knee than to Sirs of any kind, even the least important of them.
Interesting.
You went up 3 flights of stairs and found himself on the top floor. It was the office of the insurance company where he worked. The door was unlocked. Was he late? He tried to walk in, but was stopped by a stranger. Wait! Where are you going? Before you could give a proper response to the cad, his boss came up the stairs, struggling to catch his breath, and did it himself.
Let him in.
They both entered the office, and the boss walked you to his desk, where he explained the situation to him in private.
That is Frank, my distant relative. He needs to do an internship, so he is going to work here for a while.
Okay.
As who? As a security guard.
To avoid any further questions, the boss turned around and went to his office.
An internship as a security guard in an insurance company, fitting in 2 rooms. Ridiculous. If I was blessed with a writing talent, I would definitely immortalize this.
You thought. You got down to some clerical work. You found a moment and took the morning letter out of his pocket.
Okay, now we're gonna probably read this.
Glancing at the address line, a chill went through Yu's body for a split second. From Dorina. Yu was confused by the seal on the envelope, indicating the place of departure. No leave grad.
Is she really coming back to Kenot?
He said out loud. Suddenly, there was a curious voice saying, "Who is coming?" Yu did not answer and continued reading. Dear Yu, my doctor's suspicions are
Okay, we already know that. He felt dizzy.
felt dizzy.
Go to the cafe. I'm honestly tempted to go to the cafe now, but I'm gonna stay at work because I'm at work, and normally when someone tells me to go somewhere when I'm at work, I'm not gonna go. So I'm staying at work.
Another working day turned into night.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all.
The newly appointed watchman dozed off at his improvised post, an ordinary chair at the entrance to the office. Yu was sitting at his sturdy desk, imagining again and again how the shelves, stocked with books on jurisprudence, would break loose due to their own weight from friable concrete and break his head.
Damn. Okay.
Allowing himself a little break, Yu took his diary from his table drawer and made a note.
I never took a plate of soup at school lunches, even when I really wanted to. I was afraid to spill it in front of everyone, but I could put it on the table, which seems to be my life's pattern.
Feeling some satisfaction from writing that, he resumed work.
Okay.
There was a rustle of the janitor's broom and the trill of birds outside the window.
More accurate than the clock,
You thought? Chapter 2.
Alright, we're hitting chapter 2 now. I'm curious in what would have happened if I went to the cafe. Would it continue to chapter 2 or...
On the second day of work, every sip of coffee came out of his nose as blood. Covering his nose with his hand, you went to the restroom.
Oh shit. Okay.
Excuse me. I wish I could narrate a little faster and keep you from getting bored. But it is difficult in my condition. Let's continue. Returning to his workplace, you saw Frank sitting at his table and leafing through his personal diary.
Frank, you better read the note I gave you.
Such violation of personal boundaries, it seemed, was about to put you out of temper.
Snatch it back. I'm gonna snatch it back.
You gripped his diary and unexpectedly for himself pushed Frank to the wall, knocking a chair out from under him.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
The shelves above Yu's desk shook and fell on Frank, lying in a fetal position, covering his head with his hands. You did not hear the sound of the shelves falling. There was nothing but inner noise in his head. Engulfed with righteous anger, you stood over the defeated guard.
Hey.
The holes from the missing parquet boards under his head were slowly filled with crimson stream.
Oh, did I kill him? I think I killed the guard by accident. But that was an interesting ending there. I kind of like that ending better than the other one, you know? Honestly, guys, I'm actually digging this game so far right now. So, I don't know. If you guys really want me to continue playing this game, then yeah, literally let me know. Honestly, I would definitely continue playing it as well, because I want to know every single chapter and every single outcome that is in this game. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of outcomes in this game, but I would love to continue playing this game and see what outcome we get. Chapter 2 outcome was pretty better. It was better than the first one, which was really good to hear. First one I pretty much died, and the second one I think I killed the guard. I don't know, but this story really tells a lot, and it's really interesting just to sit back and play. It's really casual, pretty much. It's only $1 in Steam if you guys really want to go ahead and check it out yourself. But I'm not done playing this game, to be honest. I would definitely come back and play the rest of the chapters, because I'm pretty sure there's more than one chapters. I'm pretty sure there's like thousands of chapters. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this game, my name is You, and the only usual thing in my life. It's such a weird title. I'm just gonna call it My Name Is You. So if you guys did enjoy this game and would love to try it for yourself, link is down below. And if you guys would love for me to play this game more in the future and to see the other outcomes, please stop into doing and show this video some love by dropping a like. And yeah, check out the 2 videos that are popping up the screen right now, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and on Twitch. Link is down below. And yeah, it's your boy Advice Day here, and I'm Kevin, and I'll catch you guys next time on the next video. Peace, my legions. Love ya.